Oh my god, you guys. It's Paul Walker from the GH Spoilers YouTube channel, and let me tell you, it is pouring rain here in New York, but the storm on my screen is so much worse. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into Tuesday, May 26th's absolute masterpiece of chaos, because Monday is a Memorial Day rerun, but Tuesday is unhinged. Let's get into it. Oh my god. I am screaming. I literally cannot even deal right now. Okay, but listen, you have to understand the absolute state of panic I am in after processing what is coming up this Tuesday on General Hospital. I was literally eating my dinner, like a totally normal person, and I literally choked on my pasta when I realized what Spencer has done. We all know Monday is a Memorial Day repeat, which is honestly a blessing because I need a full 24 hours to emotionally recover and prepare my nervous system for Tuesday's episode. It is a brand new episode and it is going to destroy me. I am acting like these are real people doing real things, but honestly, they might as well be, because I am personally offended by Lulu's choices right now. I am texting my best friend in all caps as we speak, just mashing the keyboard because the drama is at absolute maximum capacity. My jaw dropped and it is currently on the floor. I can't breathe. Okay, where was I? Right, so Spencer. She needs to get it together, I swear to you. I am yelling at my screen. Why would she do that? The audacity of this woman to sit there and cry about Rocco Falconeri making a quick getaway with Britt Westbourne when she is the one who literally handed him the tools to do it. I forgot to mention earlier, but Lulu actually went out of her way to secure a fake passport for Rocco. A fake passport? For a teenager? What kind of parenting is this? She thought she was protecting him from Ross Cullum, but instead, she just gave him a golden ticket to go on the run. And now she is sobbing, holding herself completely responsible for the fact that Rocco and Britt have vanished into thin air. Honestly, she should hold herself responsible. You don't just leave a go bag and illegal travel documents lying around when your kid is an emotional wreck who just shot a WSB director. It's like, what did you expect, Lulu? And don't even get me started on Dante Falconeri. Poor Dante. I am so stressed for him. He is literally trying to hold this entire family together with duct tape and sheer willpower. Dante finds out that his son is missing, and you'd think he would absolutely lose his mind and arrest Lulu on the spot for accessory to whatever this is. But no. Dante's actually being the voice of reason, which is insane, by the way, considering he was just plotting to put Lulu and Rocco under armed guard like 2 days ago. But now, Dante insists that the most important thing is finding Rocco before Britt gets too far. He tells Lulu they have to be a team on this. A team! After she lied to his face and worked with Cassius to hide the fact that Rocco was the one who pulled the trigger on the pier. I am literally dead. The emotional maturity Dante is showing right now is wild. Mark my words, this is going to end badly. But for now, they are teaming up for the ultimate manhunt. Wait. Did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, let's talk about Britt Westbourne for a second because she is absolutely unhinged for this. Britt is actually taking a Tina on the run. I know she has her Huntington's disease hanging over her head, and I know she is desperate, but kidnapping, or at least aiding and abetting the flight of a minor, is a choice. A huge, massive, life-ruining choice. She knows Ross Cullum is breathing down her neck. She knows Cullum has pieced together that Rocco was the real shooter and that Jason took the fall. Oh wait, before that happened, actually, Britt was the one who called Rocco to her office and literally gave him escape encouragement. She told him to convince his parents to leave Port Charles today, and when that didn't work, she just scooped him up and bolted. I am honestly so thrilled by the drama, but also personally offended that she would put Rocco in this much danger. I keep getting distracted, but I have to mention Jason. Jason is literally rotting in a WSB black site in Jakarta right now because he falsely confessed to protect Rocco. He gave up his freedom, his life, his connection to his own son Danny, all so Rocco wouldn't go to prison. And how does Rocco repay him? By going on the run with Britt and making himself look incredibly guilty. If Cullum catches them, it's game over. I was like, are you serious right now, Rocco? You have Dante, the acting police commissioner, trying to protect you, and you run off with Britt? The stakes are so dramatic. Every time I think about Cullum closing in on them, my heart literally races. Cullum is a monster. He is menacing a paralyzed Jack Brennan in the ICU, and now he is hunting a teenager. It is a full-blown thriller, and I am here for every single second of it. Okay, jumping around chronologically, because I keep remembering things out of order, Sonny Corinthos! Oh my god, Sonny is officially back in his mob boss element, and I am living for it. So, Britt, before she went totally off the grid with Rocco, apparently made a phone call to Sonny. She dropped an absolute bombshell. Britt pointed out that Jen Sidwell killed Professor Henry, Hank Dalton, and that Pascal the butler helped him cover it up. Pascal! That smarmy, creepy butler at Windermere who has been facing off with Lucas Jones. I am screaming! Sonny is literally sitting in his office, processing this information, and his brain just goes into overdrive. He realizes he has the ultimate leverage. The puzzle pieces are clicking together, and I am literally cheering at my television. Sonny takes this information straight to Laura Collins. He pitches this brilliant, unhinged idea. In the Tuesday preview video, Sonny looks Laura dead in the eye and says, "All we have to do is get Pascal to turn on Sidwell. I am dead. I am deceased." Sonny Corinthos teaming up with the mayor of Port Charles to blackmail a butler into turning against an international criminal mastermind. You cannot write this stuff. Well, actually, they did write it, and it's iconic. Sonny knows that Jen Sidwell is a massive threat. Sidwell is the reason Jason is in Jakarta, Sidwell is the reason Danny and Charlotte are breaking into Windermere, and Sidwell is just a menace to society. If Sonny can get Pascal to flip, they can take Sidwell down from the inside. It is such a classic Sonny move, and I am so here for it. But wait, it gets even crazier. Jen Sidwell is currently on the warpath because he's determined to do whatever it takes to find Marco Rios' killer. Sidwell wants the person behind his son's demise to pay. And who killed Marco Rios? Ross Cullum! The irony is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Sidwell is hunting for the killer, completely unaware that Cullum, his own twisted ally, is the one who pulled the trigger. I'm calling it now. When Sidwell finds out the truth, there is going to be an absolute bloodbath in Port Charles. Britt knows the truth, Lucas knows the truth. And now Britt is trying to use that information to wipe Cullum off the map. It's a massive game of chess, and everyone is playing dirty. I honestly can't even handle the tension. Speaking of Marco Rios, we have to talk about Lucas Jones and Carly Spencer. I was honestly not expecting to get emotional, but their scene at Bobby's completely wrecked me. Lucas is talking to Carly about Marco, and he is just so broken. Marco proved himself to Lucas. He really did, and he lost his life for it. Lucas is mourning him, and it is so raw and so real. And Carly, who is usually screaming at someone or plotting with Valentine Cassadine, actually softens up. Carly offers Lucas some genuine sympathy as he continues to mourn. My jaw dropped, because Carly being comforting without an ulterior motive is rare, but it was exactly what Lucas needed. They are standing there in Bobby's, and the weight of all this death and destruction is just hanging in the air. It's so beautifully acted, I swear. Oh wait, I totally forgot to mention earlier, Alexis Davis and Ava Jerome. How could I forget this? This is literally so wild. So, Alexis marches up to Ava and basically tells her, "Pack your bags, we're going on a trip." Alexis is dragging Ava to a gallery in Manhattan. Why? Because they need to learn more about the Japanese artist that Delilah Wilson was linked to. Remember Delilah's tattoo? The one Ava recognized? They are going full Nancy Drew on this mystery. I am so invested I can't breathe. Alexis is trying to help Harrison Chase and Brooklyn Quartermain with their adoption of baby Phoebe, and she knows that Delilah's past holds the key. But to take Ava Jerome on a road trip to Manhattan, that is a buddy comedy waiting to happen, but with extremely high stakes. And the best part? The absolute most dramatic part of this entire Delilah Wilson storyline, Ethan Lovett. Ethan is secretly connected to baby Phoebe. He literally burned a photo of Delilah to hide his connection, and now Alexis and Ava are digging into the exact history he is trying to bury. If they go to this Manhattan gallery and find out that Ethan is Phoebe's father, or that he was involved in whatever shady art world cult Delilah was in, it will blow up in everyone's faces. Ethan is currently working as Sonny's newest bodyguard, and he is chomping at the bit to avenge his loved ones against Sidwell. What if Sidwell is connected to the Manhattan Gallery? What if Delilah was one of Sidwell's victims? The theories are literally spinning in my head, and I cannot stop thinking about it. Okay, let me just take a breath, because I am typing so fast my fingers are cramping. Let's just review the absolute madness that is Tuesday's episode. We have Rocco and Britt fleeing the city like fugitives. We have Lulu having a complete mental breakdown over her terrible parenting choices. We have Dante trying to organize a massive manhunt while keeping his badge intact. We have Sonny and Laura plotting to blackmail Pascal, the Windermere butler. We have Jen Sidwell hunting for Ross Cullum without realizing he's hunting Ross Cullum. We have Lucas crying into Carly's shoulder at Bobby's. And we have Alexis and Ava hitting the road to Manhattan to uncover a dead woman's art secrets. It is a massive, sprawling, unhinged thriller, and I am literally eating it up. I'm done. I literally cannot wait for Tuesday. Monday's rerun is going to feel like the longest day of my life. I am predicting right now that Britt and Rocco are going to get cornered by Cullum before they even make it past the city limits. Mark my words, Cullum is too smart and too ruthless to let them slip away, especially since he knows Rocco is the one who put a bullet in his back. And if Sonny's plan with Pascal works, Windermere is going to turn into a war zone. I am honestly so scared for Danny and Charlotte, who are probably still stuck in those catacombs. This show is taking years off my life, but I don't even care. Hit the comments and tell me if you think Lulu deserves to lose custody, because honestly, I am so mad at her right now. Okay, I have to go rewatch the preview for the 10th time. Bye!